Burnout versus motivation. How to recognize. When you're pushing too hard as an entrepreneur, the thrill of the grind until it grinds you down. All right, let's get real. You're an entrepreneur with big dreams and you're running hard toward them. Late nights, early mornings, coffee that's practically on an IV drip. Sound familiar? You're in the zone, hitting new goals and pushing every limit you can. But here's the question. Are you motivated or burning out? Welcome to the tightrope act that every high achiever knows too well. Motivation and burnout can feel almost the same, and if you're not careful, your drive can turn into something that drives you right over the edge. Today, we're diving into the nitty-gritty of motivation versus burnout, giving you the tools to know when to push and when to hit pause. What's the difference between motivation and burnout, and why it matters more than you think? Motivation is that unstoppable energy source that fuels your vision. It's the reason you're fired up, tackling challenges, and pushing forward. Burnout, though, that's motivation's evil twin. It sneaks in when you're so focused on making things happen that you start running on empty. Motivation, it's fulfilling. You're focused, energized, and in control. The work feels meaningful, and even the tough days leave you feeling accomplished. Burnout, it drains you. You're exhausted, irritated, and starting to question why you're doing this at all. Tasks that used to inspire you now feel like a chore. Key takeaway, motivation builds you up and burnout breaks you down. If you're feeling drained instead of driven, it's time to take a closer look. Why entrepreneurs burn out? The grind myth that won't die. Entrepreneurs are famous for their never quit mentality, but that push hard and keep going mindset, it's exactly why so many entrepreneurs face burnout. Here are the big burnout triggers. Pressure to succeed. You're not just working hard, you're working under constant pressure to make it big, fast. There's no boss holding you back, but there's also no one giving you a break. Fear of failure. High achievers don't like to slow down because it feels like failure. But ironically, that go, go, go mindset can lead to the very failure you're trying to avoid. Blurred boundary. When you're your own boss, boundaries between work and life are pretty much non-existent. Every spare minute becomes work time, and before you know it, your whole life revolves around your business. Solution: start reframing rest. Rest is not weakness, it's fuel. High performers know that you don't get better by burning out. You get better by taking breaks to recharge. Rest is your secret weapon for resilience. Signs you're motivated versus signs you're burned out. Let's get down to the sign. Here's how to tell if you're still riding the wave of motivation or if burnout is pulling you under. Signs of motivation. You're engaged and pumped. Challenges? Bring them on. You're solving problems, taking action, and hitting your goal. Productivity is high, and so is your focus. You're in the zone. Even setbacks don't derail you. You just keep pushing through because you believe in what you're building. Signs of burnout. Chronic fatigue. You're beyond tired and coffee isn't cutting it. Cynicism. Suddenly everything feels like a chore and you're asking, what's the point? Loss of focus and productivity. Tasks that used to be easy now feel like mountain, and you're making more mistakes. Weekly. Self-check. Every Sunday, take 5 minutes and ask, am I excited about next week or am I just exhausted? A weekly check-in like this can help you spot burnout before it has a chance to set in. When motivation turns to burnout, the warning sign. You can't ignore. Burnout doesn't hit you overnight. It creeps up on you. Here's what burnout looks like as it moves in. You keep ignoring fatigue. Fatigue is your body's way of saying, hey, I need a break. If you ignore it, you're setting yourself up for burnout. You can't power through forever. Overcommitting, saying yes to every opportunity, can quickly become a burnout recipe. Taking on too much and setting unrealistic deadlines only adds to your stress. Forgetting self-care. When was the last time you took a break just to relax? Skipping meals, sleeping too little, and avoiding exercise are all signs you're prioritizing work over health. Quick fix. Schedule in burnout buffers each week. This could be a night off to spend with friends, a workout session, or even an hour to do something you enjoy outside of work. A few well-placed breaks can keep burnout at bay. How to find your perfect balance. Knowing when to push and when to pause. Finding the right rhythm between hustle and rest isn't about doing less. It's about doing smart work. Here's how to balance drive with downtime. Listen to your body and mind. Your body's smarter than you think. If you're constantly drained, foggy, or stressed, you need a break. And if you're feeling pumped and ready to go, use that energy to tackle big tasks. Prioritize impact, not busy work. There's a difference between being busy and being productive. Focus on tasks that genuinely move your business forward, not just the ones that fill your schedule. Plan recovery. Treat big pushes like a sprint. After a major project, give yourself time to recharge, even if it's just a day off. This recovery time is critical for keeping your energy high and motivation strong. Pro tip, block out no work zones on your calendar. These blocks are your time to recharge, guilt-free. When you plan for rest, you're actually planning for better performance. Boundaries are key, protecting your energy, like it's your most important asset. If you want to avoid burnout, you need boundaries. They're not just there to keep work out, they're there to keep your energy and creativity in. Here are 3 game-changing boundaries every entrepreneur needs. Office hours, even at home. Just because you're working from home doesn't mean you should be working all the time. Set start and end times and stick to them. Master the art of no. When you're building something, it's tempting to say yes to everything, but that yes often comes at the expense of your well-being. Only say yes to things that align with your big goal. Technology. Breaks. Ever feel like your phone is just another work tool? Schedule times to disconnect. It's amazing how much better you'll feel after even 30 minutes away from screen. Challenge. Try a tech-free day once a week. You'll be amazed at how refreshed and recharged you feel just from taking a break from notifications and screen. 5 strategy to keep motivation high without burning out. Here's what you've been waiting. The action steps that keep you motivated and burnout free. These aren't hacks. They're sustainable practices that can keep you excited about what you do without pushing you into exhaustion. Define success in multiple areas. Success isn't just about business growth, it's about balance. Look for wins in all areas: personal growth, relationships, health. This keeps you from over-identifying with work alone and keeps your motivation from becoming an obsession. Focus on progress over perfection. Perfectionism is a fast track to burnout. Instead of trying to get everything flawless, aim for steady progress. Improvement over time is more powerful than perfection in one moment. Celebrate every win. Don't wait for the big goals to celebrate. Recognize and celebrate even the small victory. This practice keeps you motivated and gives you momentum without the pressure of a finish line that's always moving. End each day with a wind-down routine. Transitioning from work mode to relaxation mode can be a game changer. A simple routine, turning off your devices, doing some light stretching or reading, can help you wind down and prepare for better sleep. Reflect on your day. Before you end the day, take 5 minutes to reflect. What did you accomplish? What was enjoyable? This simple habit helps you stay motivated by focusing on growth instead of just ticking off tasks. How to recover. When burnout strikes, steps to reignite your motivation. If you're already feeling the burnout, don't worry, there's a way back. Recovery doesn't happen overnight, but these steps can help reignite your motivation and get you back in the game. Own it. Acknowledge that you're burned out. Pretending it isn't happening won't help, and neither will guilt-tripping yourself. Recognize and give yourself permission to slow down. Start small. Don't jump back in at full speed. Ease in with manageable tasks. Trying to go from 0 to 60 can lead to a quick relapse into burnout. Prioritize physical health. Exercise, drink water, and get enough sleep. Physical recovery supports mental recovery, so treat your body well to support your mind. Reconnect with your purpose. Ask yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Reigniting your why can restore a sense of meaning and boost your motivation. Long-term game plan. Once you've bounced back, make a plan to stay that way. Set regular reminders to check in with yourself, and treat self-care as a non-negotiable part of your success strategy. Conclusion. Building success without burning out. The bottom line, burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's a red flag. You can be driven, ambitious, and motivated without letting the hustle run you down. Real success is about playing the long game, balancing the push with the pause, and turning challenges into stepping stones. At Strugglepreneur, we're all about making the climb a little easier. So here's to building something incredible without burning yourself out in the process. Keep pushing, keep resting, and remember, the goal isn't just success, it's success with sanity. If you like this video, hit the like button, and make sure to check out on our next video, Top Burnout Warning Signs Every Entrepreneur Should Know.